Reset. Thank you, ma'am. The title for this month's international mentorship is Reset and Rise. How many of you want to rise to the next level here? If you like to rise to the next level, wave at me wherever you are. Wave at me, wave at me. I want to rise to the next level. Wave at me. Okay, shout yes. Okay, Reset and Rise. Your mid-year game plan to reignite momentum. This is our mid-year. Don't forget, we're already at the middle of year 2025. This is June. 6 months, the first 6 months in this year is almost gone. Okay, so we want to receive special training that will help us to reset our mindset, to reset our business activities, to reset our skills in order to reignite momentum in our business. And that momentum, we will ride on it to the next level. I'm super excited for this opportunity, and we thank our international mentors immensely for the rare opportunity. We will never take it for granted. We appreciate all you have been doing for us in terms of support, in mentorship. We appreciate you. Okay, so now I want to have the privilege to invite on board our international mentors. We're going to do it our Dream Life way. This couple I'm about to invite on stage, they are the great founders of Prime Phoenix Alliance International. Prime Phoenix Alliance is our mother team all the way from the Philippines. And we follow their guidelines, we follow their mentorship. They are the future that we can see right here. Their present is our future. And by God's grace, we're surely going to step into that greatness one day. That's why I say one day, we shall get to the top. They have created tens of hundreds of millionaires. They have created hundreds of millionaires across the world in different countries, in Nigeria, in Papua New Guinea, in South Africa. These are places that their business has spread to. And by God's grace, we're going to receive that training to help move our business to the next level. This set of leaders I'm about to invite on stage, they are great leaders. They are powerful mentors. They so much have the love of our team at heart to the extent that they are not resting. They just want to make sure they see us to the top. Now let's do it our own way. These persons are leaders. You know what to do. When I call out, they are leaders. Are you ready? I said they are leaders, mentors, motivators, inspirators, caterpillars, bulldozers. The person of Ambassador Professor Shami Ronaldo and Maoli Ronaldo. Put your hands together for them wherever you are. Applause, 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 applause. Thank you all. God bless you. You have the floor now.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, leader Ango Saliu, founder of Dream Life International. And thank you everybody for welcoming us here. I hope that you can hear me loud and clear. Can you type loud and clear in the chat box if you can hear me well? And we shall begin our training in a few minutes. Yes, I just want to make sure. Okay, loud and clear. Very good. Okay, there are a lot of people in the Dream Life headquarters. It's great to see you, everybody. Hi. Wave. Oh, there. I see you all. And of course, those of you who are watching from your homes or from wherever you are. Hello, everybody. I am so happy to be here again, to be seeing some familiar faces. Of course, our leaders who have been with us for quite some time already, and the new leaders, we welcome you to the team. We are so happy that you can be with us here. Thank you very much, Leader Ango, for inviting us and also for organizing, having this training. Okay, let me just fix the spotlight. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let us begin our training for today. As our leader mentioned earlier, we are going to talk about reset and rise, which is very, very important when we come to the middle of every year that we are doing this business. Okay, so let me just share my screen with you. There, I hope you can see it. Yes, reset and rise your mid-year game plan to reignite momentum. So this is a special training. And later on, my husband and partner, Mr. Sherwin, the Prof. Coronado, will be joining us for the second part of the training. Okay, so why is this mid-year training very important for everybody here? Okay, whether you are new or you've been doing this business for more than a year, this is always very important for each one of us. Okay, first of all, it helps you pause and assess. Okay, because without reflection, you might keep doing what's not working. Okay, you might be wondering, why is it that I have been doing these activities every single day? I've been showing up and yet it doesn't seem to be working. I am not growing my team at all. So, this is your chance to recalibrate, okay, to reflect on what you've been doing and maybe to have that meeting with your mentors, with your leaders, and with your team, with the rest of the team, so that each one of you can assess whatever it is, evaluate whatever it is that you have been doing, and how you can all move forward and become better as a team and as an individual in this business. Okay, it also provides a fresh reset. Okay, mid-year is a perfect time to reignite your goals with renewed clarity and energy. All right, because sometimes this is the time that we might experience that downtime, like the motivation is dying down, especially if you've already experienced a lot of rejections and challenges along the way, and maybe you're not in touch anymore with your goals from the beginning, or with the reason why you were doing this in the first place, right? So it is this time that's perfect for all of us to revisit, okay, all of the things that made us get into this business in the first place, and that made us want to become successful in this business. Okay, and next, it refuels momentum. So a training like this can spark new ideas, boost confidence, and bring back your drive to finish the year strong. Do you want to finish the year strong? 2025. You want to make this your year? Type yes in the chat box. Okay, and shout out to the distributors that we have in Dream Life International. And I want to say hello to Abdul Karim, Bashir, Abdul Latif Ali, Jamil Jimba, Lawal Valiyat, Sulaiman Falilat, Alabi Ayuba, Hassan Sulaiman, Mariam, Matthew, Abiodun, and many more. Thank you so much for being here. You have to congratulate yourselves just for showing up, because this is very important for everybody. And I'm sure that along the way, while you're listening to us tonight, well, it's nighttime here, it's afternoon there. So while you're listening to us today, probably you will, trigger some ideas that you have been keeping, or maybe you have been thinking about it already. And later on, when you discuss it with your team, you'll also probably come up with more ideas for you to to do better in your business. Okay, some other people are coming in. Okay. Now we have to reset in order to rise. Okay, because it's very important. Reset means to pause, reflect, and realign. It's a fresh start, not from the beginning, but now you are going to be doing it from experience, okay? Because we are assuming that from January, if you, especially for those of you who joined in January or even before that, we are assuming that starting this year, 2025, you have already um, done some activities, right? Prospecting, inviting, following up, probably experienced different people, in along the way. You have spoken to different kinds of people, experience different kinds of excuses and rejections, and still you are here, and that's really good. And now you will be beginning again. It's like a fresh start, but from experience, okay, which is really good because this time you're not just listening to your mentors talk about their own experiences, but already you have experienced it yourself, right? So reset is crucial in the middle of the year because it prevents autopilot mode. Do you know what that means? Autopilot is like, okay, you've gotten used to doing something, you're accustomed to what you've been doing from before, but what if it's not working anymore, right? So maybe it's time for you to check that, okay, and maybe try something new for this middle of the year moving forward, right? So without it, you might keep doing the same things and expecting different results. So we have to remember that for us to achieve a different kind of result, we have to tweak, weigh what we have been doing and check the results, monitor and track our progress. Okay. Like for example, if you have been maybe waking up late and starting your business activities late, like for example, you start after lunch and then it's not working for you, right? Maybe it's time for you to try it by starting right. Once you wake up, you already start doing your activities, you check your prospects list, you talk to the people, you reach out to new prospects, you collaborate with your team members, those things. Okay. So we have to double check all of these activities, even the smallest ones, okay, that we have been doing, and see which ones are working and which are not, which are the things that we have to adjust already, okay? And of course, reset unlocks new energy, new mindset, new vision, and new direction for all of us, okay? When you reset, you rise with clarity, you rise with confidence and fresh momentum, especially if you're in that stage already of your journey wherein you're starting to feel unmotivated already, okay? Or maybe you're feeling down, you haven't been showing up anymore, you've been avoiding the calls of your leaders, or maybe you haven't been following up your other prospects, because we have to remember that follow up is very, very important. Some people will never make that decision at the first exposure of the business, right? So you have to keep exposing them in different ways. Of course, there are many different ways to do that. I think we've had some trainings in the past about how to follow up, right? Okay, so let's move on. Now, I want everybody to do this mid-year reality check. Okay, so if you have your notebooks with you, or if you have just your cell phone, you can type there. Okay, just rate your momentum first. I want everybody to take this time to reflect on yourselves, because sometimes we don't have this opportunity. We keep on working and working and working, or maybe some of you are not even doing what you're supposed to be doing in this business. But this time, because you are here, it is your opportunity to check yourselves. Okay, honestly, we have to be honest with ourselves, because we're not going to improve if we are not honest. So we have to rate our momentum. So first of all, the first step, rate your momentum on a scale of 1 to 10. how consistent and fired up have you been so far this year? Okay, can you maybe type it in your cell phone or write it down in your notebook, and why are you giving yourself that rate? Okay, and some of you are free to share your answers if you want in the chat box. Okay, are you a 10? Did you really give it your best shot? Did you put put in your 101% in this business? You followed all the things that your mentor told you to do, from you treated this as a real business, and from waking up until before sleeping, you really think about it, and you really try to strategize all the time, and do your business activities very strictly. Okay, so maybe that's a 10, but maybe you're just a 5 because at the start of the year, you were all fired up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to finally achieve my dreams. I'm going to finally reach gold executive, global ambassador. I'm going to become part of a millionaires circle. Okay, but then probably around March or April, you started to feel really down, and you became distracted by other things. You weren't you weren't cooperating anymore with your team, or you were missing out on the team activities. You're not joining anymore, so probably you're just a 5. Okay, so you have to rate yourself truthfully. All right. All right. Someone said 1/10. Oh no. And someone said 6. Okay. So it depends on how you see yourself. And from there, that's how you can rise. Okay. That's how you can improve, because it's never too late, because you're already here. You have this chance to do well. All right. So let's check your results. That's the next step. Ask yourselves this: have your efforts turned into visible progress? Did your income improve, or did you reach your dream rank already? Maybe the first rank of silver executive, or were you awarded with some kind of recognition by your leaders and by your team? Okay. Did your team grow already? Maybe at the start of the year, it was just you, or maybe there were just two or three of you, and now you're already 10 or more, right? So have your efforts turned in, just say yes or no, and you can put down some notes there, okay, about your results so far. All right. And then the next step, the third step, reflect on challenges. Okay. For those of you who will say that you did not have any challenges, probably you did not do the business, right? Because of course, all of the top earners, all of the successful people in this business will tell you that they have encountered tons and loads of challenges, right? Hundreds of, some things they expected, a lot of things they didn't expect, right? Like when my husband and I were starting this business around 14 years ago, we were new to this. We didn't have any experience. We just relied on what we learned from the trainings in the company. Okay, so we were trying to apply it, and we encountered really a lot of challenges. And there was a time actually that we wanted to quit already. There were times when we would stop going to the office and stop talking to people, and we didn't have results yet. But still, we tried to get back into the game again. We attended a training like this, which reminded us of why we were doing this in the first place. And so we decided to try again, do our best, give it our best shot, and really take it seriously the second time around. So, yeah, there were a lot of challenges, and there were some improvements as well. And that's why, we were able to build a huge team at eventually. Okay, so what has been your biggest roadblock? Was it time? Were you busy with other things, maybe your family, or you have a job? Okay, so what was your biggest challenge from January up to now? Okay, was it your motivation? You didn't have that drive anymore. Was it the rejections? Maybe it was your first time to get into sales or something like this. It was your first time to try out a business, and it was really difficult for you to accept being rejected by people, especially the people whom you expected to join but did not, right? Because usually that happens to um to us in this business. Usually it's normal. It's normal for you to expect these people. Oh, this cousin of mine, this my sister and my this best friend of mine, they will definitely join me and they will get excited over this. I know them. Okay, but then they were the ones who not only rejected you, probably put you down, probably laughed at you even. Okay, we experienced that. You know, my husband and I came from the teaching profession, and there were some people who were actually surprised that we were getting into this, and we were not practicing what our professions were. So it was really difficult. There were a lot of challenges. We got mocked and we got laughed at, but that was all part of the process. So, it's normal, I'm telling you. So write it down. Okay, what were your distractions? Was it because you experienced a personal problem, or was it your health? There are each one of us, we all have our different journeys, we all have our different problems and challenges that we have to work with, okay, in order for us to really still make it big in this business, or to just, be able to push forward despite those challenges. Okay, so write them down. You can also type it in the chat box. Whatever challenges, what was the biggest challenge that you had this year so far? So you type it in the chat box and let's see. Okay. Next, the fourth step, the last step, reconnect with your why. So this is all, these steps are all part of our mid-year reality check. So reconnect with your why. Why did you start? Okay, I kept mentioning it earlier, going back to why you started in the first place, because that's very, very important. When you first saw this business, it's always important to relive that feeling, to try to remember it, try to preserve it, right? Because when you're finally doing the hard work, the dirty work, okay, that's when you will start to feel um the negative things, like why did I do this? Am I really for this? Can I really do this? Maybe I just got so excited, but it's not really for me. Things like that. Okay, there will be a lot of those thoughts, second thoughts going into your head, which will slow you down and which might actually prevent you from moving forward. Okay, or if you talk to people who are negative about it, then you might find yourself doubting the company, doubting the team, doubting the business, doubting yourself, right? And all of those doubts and fears will just lead to nothing. All right. So, of course, we want to use our reason, because each one of us, we have our reasons, our own reasons why we're doing this, right? Is it because you want to build a better life for your family, because you came from poverty, or you experienced growing up really in a difficult situation, right? Or you want to provide better for your children, for your family. Okay, do you still want the same goal, or has it changed? Okay, so for some of you, you have that long-term goal, okay, like a dream that you have for yourself or for your loved ones. That's why you're doing this. A financial goal, perhaps. Maybe you want to buy a brand new car. Maybe you want to buy a property, right? Or you want to have that recognition of becoming global ambassador and millionaire circle, and be able to become like your leaders with your own teams. Maybe we all have those goals, okay? Or you could also have your short-term goals, like just being able to sign up 10 new people for the next 2 months, okay? Or just be able to finally have that courage to get up there in front of others and be able to speak and present the business, Or maybe your goal is just as simple as mastering the compensation plan and being able to be more natural when you're talking to different people. Okay, so we all have different goals. So if you have achieved some of those goals already, probably you want to move on to more advanced goals, right? Or you may want to direct your focus to another aspect of your business. Okay, so it's all different for each one of us. So we have to reflect on those goals. Okay, but maybe there are also others here in which you started with this goal, but right now, after 6 months, you haven't reached it yet. So, what is wrong with that, right? So, you have to reflect what went wrong. Did you not expect the results, the outcome that you got? Or maybe you didn't put in that much effort, right? Or perhaps along the way, you lost that mentor that you were depending on. So you have to find somebody else to help you or to do this business with you, to guide you, right? So there are different things. So we have to check all of these aspects, all of these elements in order for us to know the next direction of where we're going. Okay. So of course we have that vision in our minds of the dream, right? Of the goal. But what will we do for the next 6 months up to the end of this year, up to December? Okay. December 2025. How do you want yourself to look like? How do you want your goals to look like or your team to appear, right? Do you want to be recognized as in the next rank already, or do you want to be able to have to establish a stable team by December? So we all have those different goals. Okay, so reflect on your momentum, your results so far, the challenges that you've encountered, and then reconnect with your why. Reflect on your goals again. Okay, so those are the things that we need. Okay, some people here in the chat said rejection at vision. Yes, we have experienced that also. Time factor, okay, deception and rejection. Okay, I start because of financial freedom and lifestyle, but it has changed to helping a lot of people. That's good. Okay, because yeah, as you go along, maybe you will also develop a deeper and a more meaningful reason why you want to keep doing it. And you are right. When you keep doing this business, you are going to help more people along the way, whether you like it or not. Okay. But the good thing is, the more you help, the more it will also help you. All right. Okay. Now let's go to the next slide. 3 reasons that you might feel stuck. Okay. Number 1, inconsistent action. Okay. So even if you were so fired up at the beginning, but you're not consistent, it's not going to be as good when it comes to results. It's not going to be as good as the one who was consistent. Okay. If, for example, you put in, let's say at the start, at the first week of doing this business, you put in 10 hours and then you stopped for 1 week or so, right? But there was this other person who was just putting in 1 hour per day consistently. That person is going to advance more than you, right? So you start strong, but life gets in the way. We know that, right? Without daily steps, momentum will fade fast. Okay, another reason you might feel stuck, too many distractions. So we have social media for those of you who, are always online, overthinking. This is very common. Like you keep overthinking, you have fears that, um they're not really gonna happen, but you keep thinking of them, of these fears and doubts, that's why you feel like they're really true, they're about to happen, and it makes you feel trapped and stuck, right? Comparison with others. So sometimes, that also hinders us from moving forward. We keep comparing ourselves with other people, even well-meaning people. So these things, they steal your focus and energy. And number 3, lack of clarity and belief. Probably after 6 months of doing this business or of being a member here, if you still lack belief, if you don't believe in it as much, that will also stop you from growing. Okay? If you're unsure what to do next or you secretly doubt your ability. So even if you believe in the team, in the business, in the future that you can have here, if you doubt in your own abilities, okay, you will slow down or stop completely. All right? So let us all remember that we don't need a new year. Don't wait for the January 2026 just to feel motivated again. This is my year, we start out like that. You don't need a new year. You need a new focus. Okay, you have to take a deep breath, reflect, and realign yourselves. And this will actually come easier if you do it with other people. Okay, the breakthrough doesn't happen in January. It happens the moment you decide to focus again. So it's up to you. All right. So, real example, I want to share this with you. One of our leaders who almost quit. So, this leader, she was a Nigerian. Okay. And many years ago, probably around 8 years. Yeah, 8 years. I think she joined 9 years ago. And then at first, she was hesitant about the business, but then when she started doing the tasks that her mentors and the speakers told her to do, she followed them. Okay, she followed us as well. She listened to us, and she started to build her team, okay, in Nigeria. But then eventually she experienced more rejections, attrition. Those people who signed up with her quit. And there was a time when her own upline tricked her. Okay, so this was not a good upline because this person tricked her, I think stole her downlines. So something like that. Okay, so it really drove her to quit. She didn't want to continue anymore. And that was the time when we were chatting a lot, this leader. Okay. So she was trying to gain clarity from all of this because she was a mess, she was feeling so many different emotions all at the same time. And she just wanted to let it out. So I just listened to her and I encouraged her to continue again, because not to get defeated by this not so good upline. Okay. So she separated herself from this upline and she began to connect more with me and my husband. So eventually she transferred to South Africa. And I think at first she just wanted a new environment, a new beginning. And she was actually thinking of getting a job there. But still, she decided to try it one more time, to give it one more chance to do this business there in a different country. Imagine that she didn't know anybody there, but she just tried her luck. So it was more challenging actually, but um so uh she eventually followed our advice to just focus on three IPAs, which is the income producing activities daily. Okay, just prospect, follow up, invite, present. So she's actually already a good speaker, so she was able to present the business every single day. So she just kept on going even if she experienced a lot of rejections. She restarted with zero momentum, but full commitment. So she was really committed to it. I will try it for 2, 3 months. Okay. So in 30 days, what happened was that she signed 5 new people. Okay. Maybe for some of you, that's not a lot, but these 5 new people, okay, from there, it grew into thousands. Okay. I think there are, I don't know, around 50,000 people already in that team, okay, in South Africa. So she didn't wait for the perfect time anymore. She just started doing it. Okay, she just decided one day, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. And so she's very grateful that, we were able to encourage her to continue. So now, um, after that, they still experience a lot of birth pains because it's only recently that we were able to open the office officially in South Africa. So during those times, 8 years they were waiting, because there were some problems with the government and permits, but eventually the company was able to open there. So she's really, really happy and really grateful that she stuck it out, that she held on, that she tried again, she gave it another chance. And now, it's brought her a lot of blessings already. And she is the top leader of many great leaders in South Africa, which has already, this team has already spread in the neighboring countries like Lesotho and Swaziland and Botswana. Okay, so it's really, really amazing. Okay, so that story I shared it with you so that you know that sometimes there is that big blessing, huge, massive blessing waiting for us. Probably it would just if you give up now, you might never get there. You never know, it might just be like within your reach already. But because you're giving up, then it's not going to be for you anymore. You're never going to experience it, right? So I am telling you, you have to refocus, you have to realign yourselves, and probably you will eventually get there in your the blessing that you deserve, the blessing that is waiting for you, for each one of you. Okay? So how to reset mentally. I hope that you guys were inspired by that story because even myself and my husband, we are always inspired by that story. Okay, she's still with us and they're still doing the business. Okay, start with awareness. Pause and notice what thoughts are weighing you down. Okay, just reflect because sometimes we're so busy every single day that we're not able to reflect anymore on what's weighing us down. What is a burden to you right now? Is it your doubt, your fears, your guilt? Frustration, things like that. And then use affirmations to rewire your focus. So try saying, I am allowed to begin again. I can rise stronger. I can do this, even if I have paused, even if, I was feeling depressed and I was feeling dejected. Still, I will rise. I will learn. I will grow and I will be able to achieve what is meant for me. Okay, so there are lots of affirmations. If you're unsure of what affirmations to use, you can actually just search for it in YouTube. Yeah, my husband and I, we do that a lot. In the mornings, we search for affirmations for abundance, affirmations for wealth, for business, for success, and then we listen to these affirmations every morning and before going to sleep. And it really becomes part of your subconscious and it actually becomes part of you already so that the next time that you experience something negative, this will be part of your inner thoughts, your how you talk to yourself, right? So when you are able to absorb this that much, then these affirmations become a regular part of your thoughts, and they will definitely um, eventually become louder than your negative thoughts. Okay, so you have to practice positive self-talk and positive affirmations every morning and before going to sleep because these are the times when your brain can actually absorb a lot of the things that you listen to. All right, the things that you feed it. Okay, so next, how to reset mentally. Let go of guilt. Forgive yourself for lost time or missed goals. Don't worry about it. It's done already. Focus on the present, focus on the future. Okay, what matters is what you do next. Okay, so is that clear? Are you learning? Type yes in the chat box if you are learning and if you're being inspired by all this. Okay. Yes, Bashir said, okay, thank you. And Oye, Banji, Mustafa, yes, yes. Okay, clarity creates power. We have to be clear. Okay, we have to be focused, and that will give us the power. So get clear on what matters now. When you're clear, your energy flows in the right direction. Okay, we're getting a lot more yeses in the chat box. Thank you. Okay, ask yourself, what is the one goal I still want to hit this year? Okay, for those of you who have your notebooks and pens with you, write it down. What's the one goal I want to hit this year? Just one, okay? Focus on that and make it clear in your head. Imagine yourself achieving that goal already and tell yourself every single day, I will hit this goal, okay? I am living this goal already. What is that one goal that you want to hit this year? And what is the one action that you can take consistently this week to move closer toward that goal? Okay, maybe it's prospecting, maybe it's inviting more people, okay? Maybe it's presenting to at least 2 people each day. Okay, so what is that one action that you believe will help you achieve the goal if you do it consistently starting this week? Okay, and for the, of course, for the rest of the months that we have during this year. So write it down, write down those 2 things. All right. Clarity simplifies your to-do list and multiplies your results. So if you are clear, because sometimes there are so many things that we have to do that we want to focus on, it becomes confusing, right? So that's why I'm just asking you to write one goal, one action, so that it's easier for you to focus on that and to clarify it. Okay? So no more scattered efforts, just focused, intentional action. So starting today, tell yourself every single task that you will do for this business is intentional. It's not accidental, it's intentional. You planned it and you will really commit to it every single day. All right? Okay, next. I am about to move toward the end of my part, okay, which is about resetting. So next part of resetting is how to rewrite your inner script. This is what I was telling you about earlier, your inner thoughts, your inner world, because your inner world will always reflect your outer world. Let me repeat that. Your inner world will always reflect your outer world. So if you're chaotic inside, if you have messy thoughts, you're always confused, you don't know what you really want in life, the universe will not hear your goals or what you really want, your desires, okay? You will confuse the universe and you will not achieve what you want because you're not even sure what you want, right? So you have to um focus and rewrite your inner script. So, quick activity, the one thought holding you back. So, a while ago, we said one goal for this year that you want to hit and one action that will help you hit that goal. Now, I want you to think, what is the one thought holding you back? Write down the one limiting belief or negative thought that's been holding you back, that may be at the back of your mind, something is whispering there, I cannot do this. I'm not good at this. I'm really not meant for this. Maybe you hear those whispers in your mind, okay? And that's the one holding you back. So I don't know. We all have different things that hold us back. Or maybe you have what's holding you back is that um, my people will laugh at me if I do this business, or my family doesn't believe in me, doesn't believe that I can become successful. So those are different examples of negative thoughts. Okay, I'm not good at this. No one wants to join me. I always fail. I've been a failure since I was a kid, and now I'm still a failure. You might be thinking all of these things. So just write it down. All right. And what I want you to do after you write down that one thought holding you back, now try to replace it with an empowering belief, something that will push you forward, something that will give you encouragement and motivation again. Okay, something that will help you imagine yourself in that successful, happy place that you want to be in. Okay, so for example, instead of saying, I'm not good at this, instead of thinking, I always fail, you should start thinking, you should start telling yourself, I'm learning and growing every day. I cannot do this yet, but I am learning and growing. I'm not good at this right now, but I am doing my best. And in the future, I will become the best at this. Okay, so try to replace that negative thought with an empowering belief. The right people are waiting for me. I get better with every effort. Okay. People tell me I'm not good. Maybe you can replace that with by saying, every single day I get better at this. Okay. So I hope some of you are able to write that down and read it every day. Okay. So I want to leave you with these quotes. Okay. Before we move on to the next part, reset, refocus, readjust, restart as many times as you need to. Just never give up because you only lose, you only fail in this business if you give up. All right? For those of you who may have stopped for a long time, it's okay. You're here again. It's time to reset, refocus, forget the past already, forget your mistakes, just learn from them, right? And then move forward. Okay, readjust, restart as many times as you need to. And of course, remember this, you cannot go back and change the beginning. Okay, so no more regrets, but you can start where you are and change the ending. That's why we keep saying that it's not your fault if you were born poor, but it will be your fault if you die poor or if you grow old poor, right? So you better start where you are, whatever you have now, and change the ending. Don't wait for the perfect circumstances. You can start wherever you are, whatever your situation is, and then go from there, rise from there, and change your own ending, change your own future, okay? And show the people, show yourself that you can be who you want to be. All right? So thank you so much. I will be calling Prof for the next part. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope that you learned something from that and that you will continue to reflect on resetting. Okay, let me just call the next speaker.
Welcome mo na. Ako na. All right. So, wow. Let's continue the training. Before we continue, shout out to our attendees. I'm seeing Dr. Mrs. Omotayo Adeoti. I can see Bashir Shitu. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the members who are inside the Dream Life headquarters. I can see Lawal, Raliat, Nike. All right. And shout out to all of you. So let us continue the training so that we can end a little bit earlier. I know you still have meetings and you still have appointments. So let us begin the second half of our training this morning. All right. So to gain momentum in the second half of the year 2025, who among you would like to gain momentum starting this end of June until December of 2025? Who among you? Type in the comment section, I will build momentum. Come on, type it in the comment section right now. Now, to build that momentum, I'm going to give you some practical tips on how to do that. So you have to rise up with a plan, all right? You need a specific plan of action. You need more than just motivation. Remember from our training last time, motivation can only last for so long. It's not permanent. All right. You need a system. You need a structure that can help you build momentum starting this July, and that momentum will build up until the end of the year 2025. Okay? So I'm going to give you 4 steps to rise with the plan. Number 1 is to reset your goal. Okay? This half of the year, or June is almost finished, right? We are now in June 26. So in 4 days' time, we'll be stepping into the second half of 2025. This is the perfect time for you to reset your goals. So what I want you to do is to identify one main outcome or result that you want to achieve in the remaining 6 months of the year 2025. So ask yourself the question, if I could only achieve one thing in the remaining 6 months of 2025 until December of 2025, what would make me proud? Would you like, for example, would you like to earn an additional 1 million naira in the remaining 6 months from July to December? Would you like to earn 2 million naira? Would you like to earn 3 million naira? Would you like to become a gold executive in the remaining 6 months of the year? Would you like to be promoted to the rank of global ambassador? Or would you like to become a member of the Millionaires Club or the Millionaire Circle of the company? It's up to you. But I want you to identify one result, one outcome, right? That if you achieve within the next 6 months, it would make you so proud. Okay? And I want you to note it down. I want you to write it down on your notebook. When you have identified the one thing, the one outcome that you would like to achieve in the remainder of the year, in the 6 months that we still have, all right? Write it down. Okay? Write it down. Number 2 is to reset your action. The next 6 months will identify whether your 2025 will be a productive year or not. In order to make it productive, okay, my tip is to create daily non-negotiables that will support the goal that you have identified in step number 1. Okay? What are these daily non-negotiables? These are specific action plans or action steps that you will do on a daily basis no matter what happens. You are going to commit to these daily non-negotiables, and you are going to follow through and do them on a daily basis no matter what. There will be no excuses coming from you. All you will do is identify these actionable items that you will do on a daily basis. Example, you may want to reach out or talk to 3 new people every day. Do 3 follow-up every day. And do 3 social media postings every day. Okay? So you identify these non-negotiables that will support your new goal for the second half of 2025. So that will reset your action. What do I have to do on a daily basis in order for me to get my new goal for the second half of 2025? That is the question that you will ask yourself. Okay? So reset your action, reset your goal. The third action, the third step, okay, is to reset your energy. What do you mean by that? You have to make sure that you focus only on things that will contribute to your success. Focus like your future depends on it, because it does. Your focus determines your future. So, how do you do that? You have to limit the distractions. Okay? You focus on uh, protecting your mindset. So, how do you do that? You stay away from negative people. You stay away from negative influences. You stay away from activities that are not productive. You want to stay productive. So what are those activities that will keep you productive? The five basic activities: prospecting, inviting, presenting the business, doing the follow-up, and duplicating. Focus on those five. Focus your energy on those five, and you will be able to limit your distractions. Okay? So, that's number 3. Reset your energy by focusing only on productive activities. Activities that will contribute to your achievements. Okay? Not on activities that, are just a waste of time. Okay? Time wasters. What are those time wasters? Watching too much TV. All right? Scrolling too much on Facebook, watching too much Netflix or YouTube, okay? Or, chatting with people about politics, about wars and impending wars, etc., etc. Now, what do? You focus on business. You focus on doing what you are supposed to do. Focus your energy, because what you focus on will absolutely grow. All right? Your focus determines which areas of your life will flourish and grow. Okay? So that's number 3. Reset your energy. And number 4 is to reset your support system. And this is very important. You need to stay plugged in to Dream Life International. You need to stay plugged in to your leaders in Dream Life International, and to your mentors, and to the trainings of Dream Life International. Okay? Every time your leaders, your uplines call for a meeting, call for a training, what you will do is you drop everything and attend the meeting, attend the training. Prioritize your team. Prioritize your activities with the team. Prioritize your presence, your attendance in the team. Do not isolate yourself, because if you isolate yourself, your growth will be too slow. You want to become faster in the remainder of the year from July to December? You want to progress faster? You have to connect with your team, connect with your uplines, connect with your mentors. Do not isolate yourself, because growth is faster with accountability, encouragement, and shared energy. Are we okay with that? Too big. All right, so let's continue with the next slide. I hope you are learning. Okay, if you are learning, type in the comment section, I'm learning. What ayaw na? Ayun. Ayaw nang magano. I-click mo nga. Next slide, please. Okay, excuse me, I will just drink water. All right, so while we are waiting, shout out to the other members who are in the okay. A shout out to Afolabi Rachel, to Mariam Abdul Wahab, Asis Mustafa, Ore Bello, Fatiu Adeshina, who else? Abiodun Oloyin, Akim Olawale, Adam Olanrewaju, Sulaiman Falilat, Afonda Rukayat. Shout out to all of you, and thank you very much for tuning in. So let's continue. Let me just admit those who are just coming in. All right. So there you go. So quick wins to build back your belief. Sometimes in the middle of the year, we're in June. June is almost ending, right? In 4 days, June is ending. Sometimes we get discouraged and our belief goes down, especially when we are faced with a lot of challenges and a lot of rejections, right? When when we are faced with challenges, sometimes our belief level goes down. What do you do when your confidence is low? You focus on what you can win today. A small win today can build up your belief. Okay, so let's talk about that. Use mini milestones. Mini milestones mean small achievements. All right, achieve something small today or within the next 3 hours or within the next 5 hours. Hit specific small goals. For example, a goal can be 3 new invites, call up 3 new people, set appointment for a presentation, right? For example, set up a goal for one yes within the next 3 days, or set up a goal of one follow up within the next 5 hours. Okay? And when you are able to do those small specific goals, when you are able to accomplish them, it fuels your belief because you feel as if you are making progress. And progress fuels belief. So small progress, right? Give yourself a pat on your shoulder and tell yourself, you're doing great. Keep it on. Continue. Move on, right? Keep pat yourself on your shoulder and say, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Do it again. Okay? That way, you build back your belief and you begin to create momentum for yourself. So you can also, for example, talk to 3 new people per day. Do not overthink it. Sometimes we find it hard to talk to people because of fear, right? We fear the fear of rejection. We fear that these prospects that we have in mind might reject us. They might not listen to us. They might not say yes, etc., etc. We have these fears at the back of our mind. But the tip I'm gonna give you is just do it. Do not overthink. Our role, our job, okay, as a builder, as an entrepreneur in this system, in our business, is to open our mouth and talk to people. Our mouth is our store. This is our shop. And when you have a shop, you have to open it every day, right? Otherwise, people won't buy from you, right? So open your shop every day, which means open your mouth. You talk to people, talk to people. And you know what? When you talk to people, you don't lose. It's either you learn or you leverage from talking to people. What do I mean by that? If you don't overthink, you talk to people, you create friendships, you build lasting relationships. And that's our goal. And from these friendships, you can either learn or leverage. If they don't join you, well, you can learn from the conversation. What did I say? Why did they say no? How can I adjust next time? You can ask yourself, how can I what can I learn from the conversation with this individual? But if they join you and if they believe in you, you can leverage on that. And one more thing, when you talk to people, sometimes the person you're talking to is not yet an eagle. It's not yet a leader, right? But you know what? Some of these people can connect you to an eagle, can connect you to a leader. Sometimes the people that we talk to, they become the bridge. They become the bridge that will connect you to the right people in your organization. So what if you are so afraid, you are overthinking, you don't talk to a prospect just because you're afraid, you have fear, you are shy, etc. And you never knew that that person is the right person that will bridge you to an eagle. But because of your refusal to talk to that person, because of your mindset, because of your overthinking, you failed to meet with that eagle. See? So you have to stop your overthinking. Talk to 3 people. Talk to 3 invites every day and do it consistently. Okay? Number 3, share one new story, one new testimonial each week. And if you don't have your personal testimony yet because you're just beginning in the business, you don't have results yet, you can borrow. You can borrow results. From who? From your own team and from your cross line and the result of your upline, the result of your mentor. Borrow their story and tell it to people. Remember, in our business, stories can sell more than scripts. So don't memorize script. Instead, put into your heart and into your mind the stories of success, the testimonies of success, the testimonies of healing that people got from the products, the testimonies of life-changing of the life-changing opportunity that we are offering. Okay? And then share it to as many people as you can. 3 being the minimum every single day. Can you do that? Type in the comment section if you can do that. I will talk to 3 people every day. Come on, type it in the comment section. That will be your action step in order for you to build up your confidence again. Come on. Write it in the comment section. Type it in your cell phone. Type it in your laptop, in your computer system. I will talk to 3 people every day. Do not hold back. Do not be afraid. Because when you talk to people, you either learn or you leverage from the conversation. And when you converse with people, when you talk with people, you build lasting relationships, and that will be a good thing for your business. Okay, so how do you monitor your success, your progress? You have to track your activity. You have to monitor your activity. In other words, track it to hack it. Okay? You hack your way to success by tracking your activity. You can use a simple momentum tracker like this. You can either print it out in from a computer printer, or you can write it down in your prospecting notebook. Okay? So in this example that I have before you, I hope you can see it, this momentum tracker. On the first column on the extreme left, you see here the names of the prospects or the lead names. And then you have on the second column the email addresses if they have. And then the phone number or the cell phone number on the third column. And then on the fourth column, you write it down there. What date did you first contact them? Okay, the last contact date. That means when did you last speak with them? And then on the fifth column, the status. The status of your conversation with them. The status of your prospecting with them. And then on the next column, the sixth column, the source. Where did you meet the person? Did you meet them face-to-face in a grocery store? Did you meet them online in Facebook? Did you meet them via a referral from a relative? Okay. Did you meet them by a trade show or a special event in church? Okay. You write it down there so that you don't forget. The purpose of the momentum tracker is to jog your memory, to make sure that you don't forget the details of each prospect that you have. That is very important because when you do your follow-up, okay, when you do your follow-up, you can take off from the conversation from where you have met them, the last time you were talking with them, okay? So you have to write it down so that you don't forget. And then on the next column is the schedule. When are they scheduled for a presentation? When are they scheduled for a one-on-one meeting with your upline? When are they scheduled for an online presentation via Zoom? Or when are they supposed to go to the Dream Life headquarters to attend the orientation? Okay? And then on the last column, you have their notes. Take down notes. Okay? Because most of the time, for a prospect, it will take more than one exposure, more than one meeting before they get to decide, or before they have the money, for example, to finally join the business. So you have to track your progress. You have to track your follow-up system. Okay. You have to take down notes so that the next time you call them up, the next time you talk to them again, you know where to start and you won't get lost. Are you getting me? So you have to track your activity because momentum needs to be tracked. In order for you to gain momentum, you really have to track your individual progress with each and every prospect in your prospect list. All right? So let's continue. All right? So track it to hack it. Group accountability works. Okay? So it's very important to make use of group chats. Group chats with your team. All right. If you're an upline, you can create a group chat, maybe in Viber or maybe in Messenger, Facebook Messenger. Okay. Or what else? What else are the platforms for group chats? Viber, Messenger, WhatsApp. You can also create WhatsApp group chats with your core team leaders. Create a chat thread or pair up with your upline, with your buddy, and report the progress that you're making. Report it to the team, report it to the group, and make sure that everybody will, congratulate everyone else in the group. Every time somebody posts um, a small success, a small achievement, everybody will give a a congratulatory message. Everybody will give a message of support to everyone in the group. Okay? Success loves visibility. So be visible in your group chat. If your upline included you in a group chat, don't be quiet. Don't just, watch and read what's happening there and you're just a spectator. You're not contributing. You're not participating. No, you have to participate. You have to be active. You have to be seen. You have to be visible because success loves visibility. So I want you all to be visible in your group chats, whether it's on WhatsApp or in Viber or in Facebook Messenger. When you are included by your upline, that means it is your responsibility to be seen, not only to see and to observe, but to actually actively participate. Okay? Type in the comment section, I will participate. I will participate. Come on, everybody, type in the comment section. Okay? So, guys, building momentum from July until December of 2025 is not magic. It's math. And the formula that you will follow in order to build momentum is consistency plus tracking your progress, tracking your daily activities, tracking the progress that you're making with each and every prospect is equal to breakthrough in your business. Okay? So, make sure you take note of that formula. Consistency plus tracking equals breakthrough. Consistency plus tracking equals breakthrough. Are we learning? All right. So let's continue. Let's continue. So rise and build momentum from July until December of 2025. Okay, can you see the picture? Can you see the picture on the left side? That's me. That's me. That's I because I am a biker. I do mountain biking. How many of you are also bikers? Either you bike on the road or you bike on mountain trails. Me, I love biking on mountain trails. That's one of my hobbies. That's one of my pastimes, my exercise. Okay? So, I would use this as an analogy for building momentum, mountain biking. Okay? So, building momentum in our business is like biking uphill. Biking uphill. When you're starting to bike uphill, it's not easy. It's very, very difficult. The bike feels like 1,000 tons. It's very heavy on the legs. It's very difficult to begin. When the trail begins to go up, oh my goodness, you will feel your heart really pump very hard. Pump, 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 pump. You feel your legs, okay, working so hard. And so building momentum is like that. In the beginning, it feels very, very, very hard and difficult, right? At first, it's the hardest. You pedal, you sweat, you begin to palpitate, and you feel like you're not even moving at all. You're not making progress. You're very, very slow. You know what? I shift my gear to the lowest gear and I pedal a lot, but the bike moves so little. That's how I feel. It's very difficult at first, but here's what happens. The more consistent you are with those daily disciplines, the lighter it gets. The hill does not shrink in length, right? It does not change in length. It's still the same hill, it's still the same difficult trail, but you become stronger. You become better. So do not wish it was easy. Wish you are stronger. Do not wish it was you'll have less problems. Wish that you are wiser. Wish that you are more capable, that you have more skills to overcome challenges. Okay? So the momentum kicks in when you keep on going, especially when it feels so slow. In the middle of the year, sometimes you feel like you don't have momentum yet. Sometimes you feel, oh, nothing is happening to my business. I'm not growing. I was just able to sign up three in the past, three new directs in the past 6 months. I'm not building momentum. But you know what? Momentum kicks in. It happens when you keep going, especially when it feels very slow. When you feel slow, that's the time you have to keep on pedaling. That's the time you keep on being consistent. Okay? They say in our business, it's like riding a bike. In order to keep your balance, you have to keep on moving forward, right? In order to keep your balance, you have to keep on moving forward. So do not stop pedaling. Okay? If you start pedaling, you rest for 2 weeks, you rest for 3 weeks, you do not communicate with your upline for 1 month, you do not attend meetings, and you do not go to the headquarters of Dream Life International for 1 month again, you disappear into thin air and and your upline cannot see you, cannot even communicate with you. It gets harder to begin again. Why? Because you lose the momentum. You lose the momentum. In order to create momentum, you have to keep on doing the basics. You have to keep on pushing on. You don't stop pedaling otherwise you fall down, right? And it's very difficult to rise up again. Okay? So, don't stop at the slow part. The slow part That's where the momentum begins. And every small action that you will take, beginning today until the end of the year, will compound towards your new breakthrough. Every small step that you take, all right? You talk to one person, that's a small action. You talk to another person, another small action. You talk to another person, another small action. Until you don't realize you have spoken to 100 people. You have spoken to 200 people. You have invited 300 people already. And out of these 300, out of these 100, 10 have joined you, 20 have signed up, 30 have signed up. And you are beginning to compound your momentum already. And you are beginning to see breakthrough upon breakthrough happening in your team. What is important is you do not stop. You do not stop. Do it every day. Do it every day. Why? Because your dream depends on it. Because your future depends on it. The future of your children depends on it. The future of your family depends on it. So that's why you have to keep doing it, right? Dig deep. Dig deep within you. Why should I do this? Why should I build my momentum? Why should I keep on keeping on? Ask your greatest why, right? And that will help you to be consistent because you know the bottom line. You know the bottom line, the reason, the deepest reason why you are doing it. Okay? So here's your 7-day reset challenge. I'm challenging all of you. All of you in this platform right now listening to my voice. All right? I challenge you to reset your mindset, reset your activity, reset your connection with your group. All right? How? Number one, take one bold action per day. One bold action. Things that you have been procrastinating, you've been putting off for tomorrow, you've been delaying for so long. Do it every day, starting today. One bold action. Reach out to someone new. Follow up your prospects. Follow up the people that have already seen the presentation. They are interested. Follow them up. Share the story. Share success stories. Do the thing that you've been putting off for so long. And do it consistently every single day if you want to build momentum. Okay? Number two, one win shared daily with the team chat or the group chat. You have your group chat. All right? Your upline will create a group chat in Viber, in WhatsApp, or in Facebook Messenger. Your job now is to share in that group chat one small or big progress that you have made in a day. Okay? And the job of everyone else is to celebrate the effort, not just the results. Remember, celebrate the effort. And when you do that in the group chat, when you do that as a team, right? The energy will also create momentum. You will feel the energy of the team. You will feel the excitement. And you know what? Energy and excitement is contagious. Energy and excitement, they are needed for building momentum. You cannot create momentum in our business if you are not excited. So my question is, are you excited? Are you excited right now? Type in the comment section, I am excited. So create excitement in your team by allowing everyone to share their big or small progress in the group chat, and then everyone else celebrate the effort with a thumbs up, with the congratulations, with a simple message of congratulations. Keep it up, encourage one another in the group chat. That will be part of your 7-day challenge. Do it for the next 7 days. That's what I mean. So for the next 7 days, you take one bold action every day. For the next 7 days, share what you have accomplished with your team. Share it in the group chat and do that in the next 7 days. Can you do that? All right. Yes or yes? All right. So, guys, we are meant to rise. We are meant to rise up. The next 6 months of 2025, okay, will be your momentum phase. Perhaps in the first 6 months from January to June, you have been through slow seasons. But you know what? You are still here. You are still present in our team. That means your story is not yet finished. You still have something within you. You still have the spark within you, and you still have what it takes to accomplish something big because you are still here, because you're still hanging on to your dream, right? All right. So if you want to achieve your dream life with Dream Life International, remember, this is your moment to reset, to refocus, and to rise up. The next 6 months of 2025 will determine whether you will have your dream life or not. Not just for yourself, but for the people who are waiting to be impacted by you. All right? It's not only for you, but for everyone who will benefit from your impact. And you are made for that purpose. You are made to have an impact on people. So, okay, so show up, because if you don't show up, the impact will not be felt. All right, you have to be there. You have to show up. You have to be seen. You have to be present every single day. Keep showing up. Keep leading your group. Keep empowering your mentees and your team members. The second half of the year can become your biggest breakthrough. All right. So, guys, rise above, keep moving, stay strong, think big, believe deeply, and go beyond. Remember that no sun outlasts its sunset, right? If you feel like, you're on the sunset of your business right now, you feel like, it's getting dark, remember, the sun will rise again and bring the new dawn. And so, with that, I would like to thank all of you for being present in today's training. We hope that you gained value, that you got value from this particular training. And I would like to congratulate the leaders of Dream Life International, of especially a big shout out to um, Ambassador Ango Saliu, okay, who's now raising his hand. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much again for having us, and have a great day, have a great week, and may the rest of the year 2025 become your momentum months. From July to December, I decree and I declare that it will become your momentum months. If you agree to that, type in the comment section, I will build momentum. Come on, everybody, type in the comment section, I will build momentum. And so with that, I would like to give the floor to Ango Saliu to close our training for today. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you.
Kapit lang.
Amen. Tanggalin mo yung ano.
I-on mo yung Ango, please.
Hindi, naka-co-host naman siya.
Okay. Yung mic niya.
Makakapag ano yan kasi po. Ayan.
Hello, yes, I'm on now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, this mind blowing. This is wonderful. It's so great, so impactful.
Now, guys, you know what to do. You know what to do. Everybody says, shout, thank you, mentors. Can you unmute everybody? We want you to feel the energy of this
guys.
Everyone unmute so that we can hear you.
Okay, I can unmute everything. Let me see. Are we all unmuted now? Unmute. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, mentor. I can't see the energy. I don't see the energy. Can do better. Say thank you, mentor. All right. Come here. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your feast.
Thank you very much.
So we'll see you again next month, July, for our training. Oh, I can see that. Yeah, power in the headquarters.
Yes.
Can I hear a power from the headquarters? The mic.
Thank you very much. We love you. We appreciate you. We are not going to take it for granted. Please, every one of you, stay back for a review. Stay back for a review. We appreciate all our wonderful champions, co-connectors, all the different businesses. Thank you. Congratulations for joining us. Congratulations for joining us. Congratulations. It is now time for us to take action. Thank you for now. God bless you.
Thank you,
Until
mentor.
next
God
time.
bless
Bye,
you.
guys.
Thank
We wish you all the
you.
best.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Yes.